Give it up for Pete Ostella, everybody. Pete Ostella.
All right, how we doing? Nice. Doing good? Just lost a little weight. Lost like 15 pounds. I've been doing a lot of yoga. Anybody do yoga? Yeah, see, it's only women. Guys just don't get it. I tell my guy friends I'm doing yoga. They're like, oh, yoga's so gay. You should come to the gym with me and my buddy. I should go to the gym with you and your buddy because yoga is gay. Let me ask something. What's gayer to you? You at the gym standing over your buddy on the bench press with your nuts 4 inches from his forehead, yelling, get it up, push it, and harder. Or me, sitting in yoga class with 20 fit women while they explore how flexible their glistening bodies are. I think I will stick to gay yoga, thank you. You can't just work out though, you have to eat right too. And I had to break a few bad habits. I used to buy a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and take it home, grab a spoon, open it up, and then just throw away the lid. Like that was a single serving for me. You know, I wasn't saving any for later, you know. Spoon was just picking up speed on the way down. That's how I would do it. But if you ever try to lose weight, everyone has that I've hit rock bottom, now I have to change my life moment after you've eaten something bad. And mine came at the movies when I had those soft pretzel bites that you dip in that fake cheese sauce. Except after I ate all those, I started dipping my popcorn in the cheese sauce. And then when that was gone, I was just dipping my thumb in it. So I decided to make a change. It's weird though, telling people you're trying to lose weight. Like there were cupcakes at work the other day, and this girl came up to me and she was so excited to offer me one. And when you're 5'8", 220, it just doesn't make sense that you don't want a cupcake. But I said no, I was being good. And she could not believe it. Like she actually looked confused. And I knew it was gonna happen too, because when she was walking over to me, the look on her face, it was like she was never more sure about anything in her whole life. She was like looking around like, I wonder who, oh, that guy definitely wants one. But I said no. She walked away stunned. Then later on I started talking to another girl we work with. They were kind of looking in my direction. I can only imagine what was going on there. I know, I couldn't believe it either. I mean, isn't that the guy who eats cheese off of his thumb? So I am married, I have kids, I have twins. I don't know if you're familiar with twins, that's 2 babies at the same time. And that will scar you a little bit. You don't recover from that very quickly. So people are like, so you having any more? I'm like, what are you, crazy? I'm wearing a condom right now. And they try to sympathize. They're like, yeah, our boy's a handful too. Boy, what do you got, 1? There's 2 of them. And they're girls. Do you know how scary it is for a guy to have 2 girls? It starts immediately. The first doctor's appointment, the guy comes up and he goes, so I have great news. Your daughters have great head control and have mastered sucking and swallowing. Awesome. That's not great news. I thought he was gonna be like, as it turns out, they were born without vaginas. That would be great news. Crazy. No, they're not babies anymore. They are 7 years old. So now they're just short, inconsiderate roommates, really. They are. I mean, they're like your roommate freshman year in college. Like, you didn't pick them. You had no say in who you got. And one day they just showed up. And in the beginning it was cool. And then one day you come home and they're laying on your bed in their underwear eating cereal. You know? And now that they're older, like my whole weekend is consumed with things that they want to do. And the problem with that is they have poor taste and they make bad decisions. So everything they want to do isn't anything that I want to do. And I work with a lot of young single people that have fun things going on. They're always inviting me to things and they don't know what I have going on at home. So they're like, hey man, we're having a barbecue at my garden apartment in Brooklyn Saturday. You should swing by. Swing by? Do you have any idea what my life is like? I live with my wife and 2 kids in New Jersey. I have to take a highway, 2 bridges, and a tunnel just to get to you. What is it, Saturday? Let's see. Nope, can't do it Saturday. 2 birthday parties and a puppet show to go to on Saturday. And no, I can't go see Arcade Fire that night either. The only Arcade Fire I'm going to see is if they burn my pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. Just a bitter guy, I guess. Just jealous of their single lives. I will say this, though. I appreciate things that they think are miserable. Like these guys I worked with recently, they were like, oh man, we have to fly. We're going to be sitting on that plane for 5 hours. I'm like, I know. I can't wait. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, think about it. When I get on that plane, they're going to force me to turn off my cell phone. Which means nobody from work and nobody from my family can get in touch with me. I'm not allowed to do anything for anybody. Then I'm gonna sit down in a chair for 5 hours, and I'm not allowed to get up. Do you know the only time I sit down when I'm home is when I pee? And I pee sitting down just so I can go sit down. Then they're gonna bring me drinks. I can actually drink an entire cup of coffee, and it might stay hot the whole time. I can drink it with both hands and smile and sip it like they do in commercials. I hope that plane stays on the runway for another 5 hours. Maybe I'll get some sleep. So it's a beautiful day today. Weather's getting nicer. Baseball season's here. Getting excited to go to games. I used to like going to games when I was a kid when there was a giveaway. My favorite was Bat Day. Now, they changed it since I was a kid. You know, now they only give you a souvenir bat. But when I was little, you go to Bat Day, they handed you a real bat. Now, I don't think that was the most thought-out plan. I can't, and I realized why they changed it. Like, was there like a pitch meeting and somebody was like, hey, I got one. Why don't we give 50,000 drunken rowdy rivals an assault weapon on the hottest day of the year? Like, when you have to make an announcement telling people not to hit each other with your giveaway, it probably isn't going to work. And now with security, it definitely doesn't work. Like, what are they going to do? Walk in and pat you down? Like, all right, what do you got here? Hey, what's this? You can't bring a Swiss Army knife in here. What are you, crazy? Give me that. All right, buddy, you're clean. Now go get your bat. That's my time. Thank you for yours.
Pete Ostella. Give it up for Pete Ostella. Come on.